Jai Jinendra and welcome to Chess Ka Gyan. In this video, I am going to be giving you a 5-step roadmap of how you can reach 1000 ELO in chess online on chess.com or Lichess, wherever you play. Personally, this is my experience, so I am going to give you an overview on chess.com or chess.com. So, let's begin without wasting much time. Again, Jai Jinendra. So, introduction and starting. So whenever you are starting at chess, you need to have a starting roadmap of how are you going to start, not only in chess but also in other sports such as cricket, football, or even in studies. You cannot start directly, so that is the same thing in chess. When you are starting at chess, it becomes important to strengthen the basics and checkmate patterns and not jump directly to openings in chess. This mistake I have seen in many beginners, and even I was going to commit this mistake, or I had committed this mistake in the past, which I had to suffer from. But you should not commit this mistake. You may need an offline coach for the same. Obviously, if you can't do it yourself, you need to hire a coach. So, rook, bishops, queen, checkmate, you have to master these checkmate concepts and safety of other chess pieces. Many of you blunder the chess pieces and oh, sorry. Yeah, just a notification popped up on the screen. But okay, so you have to be careful about this. So, yeah, now openings. So once you have mastered the checkmate patterns or basic checkmate, how to do checkmate with rook, queen, bishops, two bishops, only because you cannot do checkmate with one bishop. So you need to start learning how to open a game. So when you are like above 300 ELO online on chess.com, then you can start learning basic openings. When you cross the 300 ELO mark, you are above the 300 ELO mark. It's not a milestone to be happy of, but my recommendation is to learn Italian game or the four knights game and opening traps, because at this level many of the people are going to fall into opening traps and you can get easy wins. But remember not to misuse those traps and learn a good opening as a backup as well. So this is about the opening part. Let's jump to the third part, midway. Now, if you are in this ELO range, 500 to 700 ELO in online chess, chess.com or Lichess or other online platform, it's the most difficult part of reaching 1000 ELO. Personally, this is my experience, because when I was here, it took me a lot of time to get off from 700 into 701, 800, and then finally 900, 999, and 1000 ELO. So, from here, I learned the things and that I'm going to share with you. So, basically, just keep up the confidence. You should not lose the confidence, because you are not the alone person which is sitting here trying to reach 2000 ELO. We should always think of other persons too, and which helps you to continue the game. You have to understand the piece play, which is very important. Rooks, bishops, pawns, knights, how you can actually use those pieces. And then you have to play in local tournaments and try to learn more from elders. That is the obvious thing. Even I did not understand piece play, and that was the reason I was stuck at that ELO online in chess.com for a long time. But you should not make this mistake. Okay, so now almost when you have reached 700 to 999 ELO, this is the part where you will need to learn a lot about middle games and end games, as well as change and modify your openings. Again, this is also a very difficult part, but most of the people get away with this if they have put on the work in the 500 to 700 ELO mark. You will need to learn a lot about middle games and end games, as well as you have to change your openings. Means if you are playing e4 and the basic openings, maybe you are getting refuted, so you can change your openings. You can play the London system, you can play the Scotch game, you can change your openings. Remember to use the basics in every situation of chess and use the same points to level up which were showed in earlier levels. And you can also use the basics which were showed in the earlier levels, first 100, then 300, then 500 to 700, and now 701 to 999. So it's not like that once I have leveled up I should just forget all of those things which happened in my past and focus on the new game. But yeah, it's like, it's true, you have to focus on the new games, but you have to also remember the basics in every situation of chess. For example, I will give you my example. In March, 30 March, I went to play into a chess tournament, a federated chess tournament, and there I lost the first round because of a opening error. It was I just cried a little bit because the opening error was so fatal. I played the Sicilian defense and I just blundered a basic tactic. It was like not too much basic, but it was actually a very easy tactic to spot. So I just didn't remember to use the basics in every situation. So you should again not make that mistake and remember to use the basics in every situation of chess. So this was the 5-step roadmap to level up your game of chess. I hope you enjoyed it. Jai Jinendra, you were watching Chess Ka Gyan. Thank you.